You always have zipper bulge or lumps after making your dresses? Then this video is for you. You are confused about the basic bodice pattern to use in making your dresses? This video is equally for you. Or do you always have gaping or bulges on your dresses and it doesn't fit properly? This video is equally for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, I will show you the perfect and easiest method of getting. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel for more interesting and very important tutorials ahead. Thank you. So for us to start, we will be getting the length of the basic bodice. This is how to get the length. Look at the shoulder area where you place your tape down. And then the next thing that we'll be getting is our shoulder to waist measurement. Please, the rope you are to tie at the deepest part of your body, which is the waist, is a guideline. So the next thing we'll be getting is our shoulder to under bust measurement. At this point, as you are getting your under bust measurement, please make sure you stand at the side of your client and make sure to also eyeball the shoulder to nipple measurement as well, because it is also going to be part of our measurement. Shoulder to under bust, just the way you are seeing on the picture, and shoulder to nipple measurement. These are all we'll be using. And then shoulder length measurement, just the way you are seeing it on the picture. This is how you are going to be getting it. So the next measurement is our shoulder to the back half length. Please take note, shoulder to the back half length. The bone on the back of your neck is what you'll be using. Then our waist measurement, you can put one finger on the measurement, and then the measurement we'll be getting again is our under bust circumference. Under bust circumference, you can also insert one finger in it so it will not be too tight. And then again, the circumference of where the blouse length is going to stop. That is the hip. It all depends. Please make sure your client tells you her preference, or ask them their preference of where they want the length to stop. It could be half length or it could be full length. Then make sure to take note of the chest line. We are not going to be putting in the measurement for the chest line right now, but in the course of this tutorial, I will show you how and the easiest way or formula to get the chest line. And then take note of this. This is the front half length, and then this at the right is the back half length. Please take note, because of the bust in front of our body, the front half length is usually longer than the back half length. So the difference in mine is 2 inches. So make sure you make use of your own measurements. Now, these are my guidelines or my starting points. First, I'll be taking my vertical measurements, starting from the shoulder to nipple, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to waist, and then the full length. For me, I am using 24 inches. Full length 24 inches. That is what I am using for mine. Then I am marking my vertical measurements, as you can see here on the video. So guys, I am also taking my neckline. I'll be using neck depth and neck width of 3 by 3 inches, and then my shoulder, which is 7 inches, because your shoulder will be divided into 2, just the way you are seeing. So now I am crafting out my neckline, and then this is my shoulder line. And then here, for us to get our chest line, so guys, the first method is to divide my bust by 6 plus 1.5 inches. When I get 1.5 inches, I then slope down by 1 inch, then mark my 7.5 inches, which is the result. And then the second formula is, if I am to slope down by 1.5 inches, then I'll do my bust divided by 6 plus 3 inches, which is 8.5. This 8.5, make sure you mark it before sloping down. Or if you are going to slope down by 1 inch, then do bust divided by 6 plus 2.5 inches. So I'll be using 8.5 inches, as you can see. So I am marking down 8.5 inches because I'll be sloping down on my shoulder by 1.5 inches. I advise you slope down by 1.5 inches because it makes your dress not to have gaping or excess fabric on your armhole side in front of your bodice. Slope down by 1.5 inches. Then for the back, slope down by 1. But make sure your chest lines are the same, both in front and the back. So right now I have gotten it. The next thing I'll be doing is to get my nipple to nipple measurement, which we'll be using to get our dart. So guys, the nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2 is 3.5 for mine. Then starting from my bust line, I draw it all the way down. And then on my waistline, I come out by half inch on both sides, only on the waistline. Then come down by bust point by 1 inch, and then come up from the down part by 2 inches, and then connect the dart the way you are seeing. Please, your dart should not start on your bust line. It should start 1 inch below your bust line. That is the perfect way to get it. Then divide your armhole measurement into 2. Come in by half inch or 0.75 at the front. Then on your chest line, you get your bust divided by 4, just the way you are seeing. Mark it so you can be able to draw out your armhole the way you are seeing. This is how you place your curve and draw your armhole. So guys, the next thing is to take my circumferences. I divided my waist into 4, then add back the 1 inch dart intake at the waist area. And then I did the same for the down part, which is the length. And then this is the way I am connecting them. You can give a curve at the hem or the down part of your basic bodice. So you can decide to come up by 2 inches. For mine, I came up by 2 inches just to give it a slight curve and to, create a little difference. So this is the curve I gave to it, and this is how I am connecting it, guys. Very, very easy. Please make sure to blend any sharp edge, just the way you are seeing on the video. Right now, I'll be taking in my bust dart intake. Please come out by 1 inch from the bust side, and then I came down by 2 inches for my bust dart intake, because the difference between my front and back half lengths are 2 inches. So these 2 inches is what I'll be using for my bust dart. So this is the basic bodice for the front. You have to make sure to mark the area that are going to be eliminated or be closed up while sewing your basic bodice. This is just it, guys. Now let's move over to the back. I got my starting lines. This is also the center back, and now I am getting the vertical measurements for my back pattern. So from my back to the chest line, which is 8.5, as I did for the front, 8.5, Remember the 8.5 I did bust divided by 6 plus 3 inches because I'll be sloping down by 1.5 at the back, at the front. But for the back, for the back, I'll be sloping down by 1 inch. So I'll still use the 8.5 inches. I sloped down by 1.5 inch for the front, then 1 inch for the back. Remember that 8.5 is the chest line for both front and back. So here I'm getting the shoulder and then the necklines 3 inch by 1 inch depth, and then I marked it. So after getting my neckline, I also got my armhole line. So I had to connect it to the slope, which is 1 inch. As you can see, 1 inch for the back, 1.5 inch for the front. Then I went in by 1 inch. This is the zip side. This is the zip side. I had to slope in by 1 inch. Please make sure this 1 inch you connect it to the neckline at the center back and then the down part of your back pattern. Look at what I'll be doing from this second line. That is where I will start to mark my nipple to nipple measurement for my dart. This line you are seeing now, that is where I will place my tape and mark my 3.5 inch, which is my nipple to nipple measurement. And then for us to get the other measurements, also check it from this first line. It is 4.5, so I'll be placing it from the first line to get the other dart intakes. So right now I'll connect the straight lines together and then mark my dart intake on the waistline by half inch, or you can go in and out by 0.75. Come up by 2 inches at the down part, and then our dart will be starting directly on the chest line all the way through the waistline and then to the down part of the material. As you can see, after connecting the darts together, now we will go over to taking our circumferences. Please make sure you start from this second line. Look at where I'll be placing my tape. This is where I'll place my tape to get our circumference, which is the bust divided by 4. After getting it, then we get the armhole curve. Please make sure to place your tape properly. Divide the armhole into 2, the way you are seeing me do here on the video. Get the center area, then go in by half inch on that area that you're seeing. Go in by half inch and then connect your armhole properly. Look the way I am connecting my armhole. Please make sure you take the same approach that I'm using. And then on the waistline, I divided my waistline into 4 and then added back the dart intake that I also eliminated on, and then I took my round hip measurement divided by 4 as well. So guys, this is just basically it, and then I gave it the curve that I equally gave at the front basic bodice block. So guys, as you are giving this curve, please make sure you use the area of the row that is a bit curvy. Please don't make it too slanty or too curvy, just a slight curve. So guys, this is just basically it. There is no dart intake for the back. Remember that the difference between the front and the back is 2 inches. So the back basic block length is 20 2 inches. The front is 24. After eliminating zip bulge, this is also how to eliminate zipper bulge to remove folds. So I went in by half inch on both sides, just the way you are seeing at the back, and then I connected it on the waistline towards the center dart. So guys, this is just basically it. As you can see, the back bodice is 22 inches, and then the side front bodice pattern is also 22 inches at the side, but on the center front it is 24 inches because of the bust in front. So guys, this is just it. This place you're seeing now is the zip area. So when you are cutting it out on your fabric, you are going to be adding 1 inch for the zip intake. Then on this side, that is the side allowance, you make sure to add 1 inch or 1.5 inches if your material is not stretchy. This is just it. That is what I am indicating on this video. Make sure you add 1 inch or 1.5 inches. And then also on your armhole area, add half inches. That is what I am indicating on the pattern paper. Add half inch on each side. And then on the shoulder as well and neckline, half inch. And then on the hemline, please make sure to add at least 1 inch or even 1.5 or even 2 inches, because this is the hemming line. You have to fold it, and most times people use hemming gum to fold it in. So this is the bust level, guys. As you can see, this is the bust level. Can you see how they align properly? Look at the shoulder areas. Look at the length of the chest line on both sides. This is the front pattern. As you can see, this is the front pattern. Then this is the back pattern. If you look, you see that there is a difference in the both patterns. The back has zip, while the front has the bust. So right now we'll be measuring the sides to know if they align. This is, I got 12 inches, and then we'll measure. Please eliminate the dart, bust dart. I'll measure to know if I'll also get 12 inches on this side as well. So guys, you see, I also got 12 inches, the same thing that it gave me. This is the center front, and it is going to be on fold this. So guys, this is just the perfect way to get your basic bodice pattern, your basic bodice block. Trust me guys, if you use this pattern, if you use this method, you can never get it wrong in your dress. You can never ever, trust me, you can never get it wrong. You can never get it wrong in making your dress. Please give this a trial, guys. Give this a trial. This is just the perfect means of making your basic bodice block. I give you the best. I give you the perfect and the easiest method of getting the basis of your dresses perfectly. If you use this method, it will sit properly on your body. Guys, if you don't want it to be too tight, make sure to insert 2 fingers while taking your measurements. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking by. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more interesting and important tutorial videos here on the channel. Bye.